Greetings, my friends. I am Gilles Mancian. I wanted to wish you a happy Easter Sunday and a resurrection. It is a very potent and powerful time. I want to discuss a few spiritual ideas. Here the idea is that we're journeying through life and we're traversing life. There is always more to discover within life because life is the expression of God, which is infinite and eternal. For I'm talking more from a spiritual point of view. So it's always good to look up at the stars to see how magnificent the universe is. For the universe is the playground of God. It's not just this planet. The whole universe was created as a playground for God, as an expression of His creativity. But it's also important to find the inner light of truth within ourselves, within our own DNA, at the center of each and every one of our billions of cells. We have DNA, which is a genetic code, and within this code there is it's a whole cosmic library. There is all kinds of memories from all kinds of civilization and ancient memories that is awakening, as well as it is programmed to remember the source, to remember the creator, to awaken the Christ, the cosmic Christ within. For Jesus, the Master Jesus, came to demonstrate the potential of what one can do once unified with his inner divinity. He didn't come here to be worshipped or to say, I'm the only one who has God and you're all sinners and all bound to go to hell eternally. Those are complete illusions created by the archons to and that's also why the revelation of the Quran came in about also to return you and God. It's very important. So there is this double etheric. For all religions have meaning and value in relationship to the culture, but there is only one creator, one source, one God. No matter how we call him, there is only one God. So, and we're all part of that, and the God, there is this divinity within that needs to awaken. And we all have a double, etheric double that already in fifth dimensional Earth and is aligning us to move there. I spent some time there, but not as much. I want to move there permanently, for it's all about unconditional trust. And conditional trust for me in the revelation of my higher self and the company of heaven, what has been revealed to me, rather doubting because the manifestation haven't happened. So I'm just aligning more and more. I'm very curious to experience how it will be in the physical. Certain things will, how he will have, what it will, how he will feel to experience that in the physical after having experiencing it on the astral plane for so long. Right now there is all kinds of solar storms that are making us very tired, but it's preparing us for a great solar flash. Within the sun is a very intelligent. The stars are intelligent living beings. Are the most, they're the greatest teachers of light. They're all connected. And they are like light giver, life provider, and our sun is sending us all kinds of codes within the ray that is sending into the earth. The collective and individual is sending all kinds of activation energies, higher energy photon and plasma, gamma ray. So it's like right now there's an integration and calibration and with this higher light energy, but we have to learn the rhythm of stillness, cellular stillness, and see what happens, because what needs to happen will have to happen in a relaxed way, will have to happen in a calm way. We have to be serene before the manifestation of the fifth dimension happens. We need to calm ourselves. So it's all about the movement of light within to connect to the conscious breath, and for that we need to slow down in order to assimilate and allow the energy to grow and flow. Let the ego mind be at rest for a while. It can trust. There is nothing to worry about. And so we have to trust the divine timing of our personal integrations. And also right now what's happening is that there is a connection to our Earth star that connects us to the center of the planet. You can send your energy there, as well as your soul star, which is the crown, and the soul star, the 7 and 8 chakra. Very important to see this, to imagine this golden white light that penetrates your body from above and bring the energy of the heart to meet that energy. See a 1,000-petal lotus flower and see a golden spiral of white light descending, because this higher soul star is connected to our higher self, and once the crown is open, the energy flows. It's easier for the energy to flow. So there's a chakra alignment that is happening. We have to accept, which is something Spirit revealed to me, that we change the world just with our words. With our thoughts and intention, which was expressed in words, we completely transform the world. That's just very, just as the masters of old did that with their word of love, wisdom, and compassion. All the old masters, they paved the way for this collective ascension. And so it's very powerful. Be careful, be kind in your words, and because divine love is not a personal thing, it is a universal thing. Of course we can love people because we feel a strong soul connection, because we like their ideas, because we have a similar frequency. For many reasons we can love people, but divine love, unconditional love, is to love those people even if we don't have that, just because they have the presence of God within themselves, and that is awakening more power, more. It's assisting the greater collective to love those who we do not have connection with, just because of our universal connection to the Creator, to the Source. And for there is only one heart and one mind in truth, and we are growing and evolving and journeying, and through that, as an individual, we have this mind that we operate within, and we live within the heart of God. But we all, and within the heart of hearts, we're all connected, and we can see this beautiful emerald space, and there is the great big heart of God, a big heart, and then there is like countless other hearts there, and they're all connected, and you can just talk heart to heart with anyone from your intention. For hearts are connected to personalities as well, and so it's like there is only one mind and one heart in truth, and we're growing and evolving in that and through that, operating as individual. Um, but also be aware that whatever you think, you say, and you do, God is present there as well. But no judgment, and just no judgment about all the imperfection. Just still stick to purify your mind, to purify your mind, your body, and to become more loving, to rest in the truth of our soul. For the soul has never forgotten our connection to God, to the source, and its divine origin. The divine origin is far richer than anything we can find in the universe of universes, the central isle of light and life. The home of God on paradise holds eternal treasures that will unveil. I've been had a chance to. I've been revealed certain few little things about this place. It's just keeps blowing my mind every time. Well, not blowing my mind, but just like just a world of wonder. For this is very different reality. It's not made of particles, for instance. It's not made of evolving and particles and things. It's made of a single particle. It's so small. It's like you can make anything with it. It's just a different. Of I think it's called monota. So so it's like in truth we came from that place, that place that is the mind and heart of God, but our soul is like now implicated, in the invested in a process of exploration and evolution in the universe of time, to serve God, to serve God's consciousness, so that we can eventually integrate truth, beauty, and goodness, and participate in the power personification of the Supreme Being. uh, in truth, at the end, the only thing that has real value, the measure of success, is how much of this divine light I were able to integrate and share. This is the only measure of success at the end. For there is this cultural belief that whoever has the more accumulated, the more material wealth, will be the winner at the end. But those people might be disappointed if they haven't cultivated a sense of equity or sense of well-being. I'm not judging anything, but it's not about the accumulation of money. Yet we do want to have plenty of it in order to be free and creative. But we can possess so many beautiful things in the material world, but we cannot be possessed by it. Some people, I see some people that have a lot of wealth and a lot of money and a lot of power, but they're very poor inside. They're very and I see some people that have very modest life that are very rich inside. So it's like the value of society will be changing and shifting as time goes on. and no judgment, because all is one, and each soul is experiencing the life that God has given them and what they chose for their experiences. Yet I am kind of eager to see the power removed from the cruel, the evil, and the low consciousness people that utilizes their position of power and their resources and ability to abuse and hurt other people. That is getting a bit old on this planet. We no longer want that. It won't be able to happen in the new age. Might sound utopic that this golden age is really what is in the works, and only in the new age, only those who have wisdom and compassion will be given abundant resources to. Well, everybody will have resources, but we'll have more resources to utilize for creative projects. So because it's like, so the power will have to return in the hands of the compassionate. It is regardless, it is the direction we need, peace and harmony. We need to activate and embody that to manifest in our daily life, shining out the light of truth everywhere we go, to be very connected to that truth. Sometimes it is just being in silence, or smiling at someone, or sending a good thought into a good light into the heart of someone else, if it's appropriate. There is no definite rule. It's just to be authentic to yourself, become the initiator. And I see a lot of people awakening, even if it hasn't necessarily reached the completion within the external consciousness. I see them on the astral plane. There is a lot of awakening on the astral plane, and that means eventually it's going to reach the surface consciousness. For it is like right now we're like in a cocoon, and we're trying to break free to become butterfly. And it will require some efforts to become the grand monarch or the emperor or any other butterfly. There is no competition about butterfly. They're all enjoying their life as butterflies, and that's really what we seek to spread our wings. For we have this human instrument, and it's like was played by the ego for a very long time, this human body. But an instrument is inert, basically. When you musical instrument, if you put it in a corner, it's not going to play by itself. But when God takes our instrument and start playing it, there is magnificent miracles that are happening. So just allow that, put the ego to the side. For God is a very quiet and peaceful force, but it's very constant. There's never been a lapse in the constancy of the divine flow and energy in the universe. And so for the divine is our only true foundation. It's outside of temporal limitations, free from regrets of the past or the fear and hopes of the future. Yet we can jump into timelines from the present. We're learning to jump into higher timeline and trust the divine plan for you, and act from what you're being guided from your heart, to your inspiration, your intuition. When you feel something, act upon it, just from within at each given moment. So we're ready now. Well, I'm going to pull a few cards. I thank you so very much. Not to forget to subscribe, to like, to share, and to comment, as well as for your donations. I thank you so very much. It's really assisting me. We're going to be celebrating very soon. I'm going to finish with a song as well. For the observer of the day, the card of the day is the Unfinished Symphony. We may be unfinished, we work in process. We always be work in process, but there is certain things that we need to complete within. God is expecting us to complete a certain cycle to elevate us. So see what needs to be done, what is to work on, and to accept to love yourself as you are in any event. No. The higher wisdom is TikTok, is the timeless moment of now. I was exposed to this technology in a dream recently. It's a technology that it looks like that a little bit, much more complex. It's like a big watch with all kinds of things inside, and it's made to realign the timeline. It's something that's protected in the ethers, and humans don't have access to that. And it's like, because there's all kinds of temporal technologies that we learn, like when we consult the Akash, it is a contemplative time travel. We go back to the past to look at the past, but there is also interactive technologies that can move back to the past to change the timeline. But those are very delicate because the butterfly effect. Some things if you make somebody's not wise enough or try to manipulate for certain outcome, it can create all kinds of distortion. So it's about understanding the process of time, but the timeless moment of now. what we need to understand, the same card as we had in the French reading, the equitable being is to be fair, to be just, to be honest, to be transparent. What we need to do is to renounce those things, to let go of those things that are not for us, and the outcome is breathing. It's funny, I mixed the card, but it's exactly the same cards. We get exactly the same card, which is breathing, breathing in and breathing out. This is the movement of life, to be more conscious of our breathing. Well, I'm going to finish with a song. It's a song about two people who are separated, who love each other, and wants to return to the French version of an English German song, I think, and it's called "The Walks of the Angels." For I have those two soul connections. One is very difficult, the other one is very light, and so it's like when so it's very. I've been challenged by that. Spirit says they're both very important, so I have no choice. I have to deal with that. But there's a lot of letting go and being able to reconnect. But I'm going to sing this song. I'm used to finish in music, those little videos. It's called La Marche des Anges. Mon cœur se trouve au bout du monde, et moi je vis au jour le jour, comptant les heures et les secondes, me séparant de ton amour. Quand on se reverra, ma vie renaîtra, et je sécherai mes pleurs. Près de toi, mon ange, près de toi, en trouvant l'oubli des jours désunis, résonnera dans nos cœurs la marche des anges. Pour voir la fin de ma souffrance, je prie le ciel de me guider vers le pays de notre enfance, où tu te meurs à m'espérer. Vienne le jour de ma victoire, écrasant les années passées, où l'amour a vécu sans gloire. Vienne avec toi le temps d'aimer. Quand on se reverra, ma vie renaîtra, et je sécherai mes pleurs. Près de toi, mon ange, dans tes bras, en trouvant l'oubli des jours désunis, résonnera dans nos cœurs la marche des anges. When two people love each other and they've been separated a long time, it's like when they finally are able to be together, it is like the angels are walking in our hearts. So it is a beautiful song. I think it's German originally. I'm going to pull a few cards. I wanted to say hello on this resurrection, this Easter weekend. The card of the day is doubt. So we gotta stop doubting. It's like for it was Descartes who used to doubt everything but the presence of God. The existence of God was the only thing he couldn't doubt. But it's good to doubt the physical manifestations. It's good to there's certain things that we can doubt and others that we should not. The higher wisdom is our intuition. Follow your intuition. Listen to your heart and your intuition and your higher guidance. What needs to be understood is the reward. There is a very wonderful rewards for all that we've done. It's like we don't do things to be rewarded. We do things out of the goodness of our heart. But there is always a reward, good or bad. When people are doing bad things, they're rewarded with suffering and pain. But so it's like the cause and the effect. What we need to do is the world of energy, to become one with the energy, to become the master of energy, and to become the magician. And the outcome is communication. Our words are very powerful, so there are communications that are going to be coming to us, and we're going to be continuing to communicate. As we let go of our doubts, we find healing, we find rest, and we find justice. So just understand the dynamism of doubt. It's like doubt is a dead center. There is no more need to doubt, no more reason to doubt, and just sometimes we can question certain things, and for a time, eventually we'll surrender and accept the higher will of our soul and and align with it so we can fully move into this new energy, new dimension of heaven or paradise earth. Well, thank you very much. Wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.